And welcome back to the Morning Blend with our continuing series, Your Money, Your Future with Steinbrenner Financial Group. Well, many seniors are living on a fixed income, and this can create challenges, especially when the unexpected happens.
Kim Steinbrenner is back with mistakes to avoid if you are living on a fixed income. And I love the reason she is talking about this today. I think it's fantastic. You were actually on a trip. You were in Florida.
In Florida, seeing clients.
Seeing clients. Oh, okay. So it wasn't vacation, but you were seeing clients. You talked to a lot of people who claimed to be on a fixed income. What I think is fascinating is we throw that term around all the time.
Everybody's, you're on a fixed income, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And people who are retired say that all the time. Oh, I can't afford that. That's not the budget. I'm on a fixed income. And you actually asked, why are you on a fixed income?
Why did you get on the fixed income that you're currently on? You have a lot of choices up until the time you retire and after you retire to figure out what your fixed income is going to be.
I love that.
So let's talk about exactly what that means. How can you change it? Because a lot of people are going to say you have to start now. If
you have to start
decide
now.
That fixed income, start it now.
So one of the things that I run into is people are trapped in an annuity. Mom and dad go to a seminar. Guy's got the greatest solution that I can give you lifetime forever. There's no such thing as one investment that's good for everybody. You've got to be very, very selective when you're putting together your asset portfolio and make sure you've got the flexibility in retirement and you don't have everything tied up in one product.
What is an annuity?
An annuity is basically creating a pension for yourself. People don't realize it, but every pension is an annuity. You take a lump sum of money and you create a lifetime income. There are times that they work, but when you're looking at one size fits all, it's usually a bad idea.
And seniors are drawn to them, right? Because in general, the seminars or the idea of an annuity sort of promises this safety.
Safety, comfort, security, but then you don't have any flexibility. You get a big bill, you've got a roof, you've got a furnace, you've got something, you can't touch it, you can't break it. So it's never a good idea to lock everything into one spot.
Yeah, I get that. And that safety thing is very enticing. One of the things that people also do is leave their money in their old 401k. So that, especially if somebody's been with a company for a very long time, that's their career, their job, and they
it's what they know.
To leave it there because it is what they know.
It's what they know. And you have your 401k and you have a group of funds that you can pick from they call them fund families. And you can maneuver them. A lot of people just pick what their mutual funds are when they start working and they leave them and they never touch them. They don't work with a professional to make sure that they're allocated the way they should be. And they don't realize when they retire, you can take that bucket of money and do whatever you want with it. Work with somebody like me because I can work with every fund manager that there is. And you have a lot more choices and a lot more flexibility and a lot more opportunities to reach the goals that you want and the income level that you want.
Well, I think a lot of people don't realize about the choices, and that's one of the points you make on pension.
Yes.
Is that there's bad choices even within pension.
Before you retire. Now, pensions are not as popular as they used to be. There are still people out there retiring with a pension. Many times they'll give you spousal continuation options, and it's really important to think about that because if you have a spousal continuation with 75% or 50% or 100% of your pension, you're going to take a little bit less, but when you're gone, when one of the spouses is gone, that Social Security check is also gone. So that additional pension payment helps to fill in the gaps. So there's a lot of things you can do ahead of time to plan properly.
Yeah. And you mentioned this at the outset, this poor allocation before retirement. That's really a problem. That's something we really need to be thinking about before we make that stop.
Oh, absolutely. So many people retire and then say, okay, now what should I do? You're watching the stock market right now. The headlines are going crazy. One day it's up, one day it's down. You can't afford to retire and then have a couple of bad years right in a row if you're not positioned to be defensive against something like that. You've got to prepare in advance. You've got to work with a professional. I tell people all the time, you're the only person that can decide what your fixed income is going to be. And you have between today and the day you retire to work on what your fixed income is going to be. Call me so I can help you determine what your fixed income is going to be.
Can you even work with people? Let's say people are retired. They've already taken that step. Can you work with them too?
Absolutely, because again, so many people have not made good choice post-retirement, but they have all the choices in the world to take a look at that portfolio. Where are you? Where should you be? Or where would you like to be? What are some of the flexible options that you have?
I love that. I think that's
such a great topic.
Yeah, I feel like that just hits home with so many people, or with kids of parents who are living in a tough situation or tight situation and need your help. So.
I like that people call me and feel comfortable asking me these questions because they're so intimidated. They think, okay, I didn't retire with $500,000. Who I don't have anyone to call. You have someone to call.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's cute. Here's how you do it. You call Kim and her team at Steinbrenner Financial Group. It's steinbrennergroup.com or 414-266-1900.